my final year of high school, we have to learn in science about the heart, just on the off chance that in our exam we get a question that is about the heart. And as part of this, we do an experiment which is a heart dissection. It isn't a human heart, don't worry, it's a pig's heart. Now, this experiment is split into two lessons. The first lesson is a demonstration from our teacher, and the second lesson is doing it ourselves. Now, obviously, this is an optional experiment. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, whether you just don't feel comfortable doing it, or there's something like religion, because some religions don't like using certain animals for certain things, or you're just very squeamish. Now, for the demonstration, there was about 4 people that didn't want to do it, so they were just taken to another class and were given some work to do, and that just left me and the rest of my class for the experiment. Now, we gathered around the teacher's desk where she demonstrated the heart dissection, and I can't remember exactly what happened with the heart dissection, and it's probably because of what happened next, but she is just doing the demonstration about how to dissect the heart. And about halfway through, suddenly I start getting some ringing in my ears, kind of like very high-pitched TV static. Then after a bit, my eyes start to go a little blurry and they turn into TV static. Anyone would think I was turning into a TV set. And then after a bit, I'm just thinking, you know, I'm not feeling too good. And I do actually start to sway a little bit. It's very slightly. And I'm guessing the colour from my face is gone, because I then put my hand up and then I say to the teacher, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. And she says, yeah, you don't look well, go sit outside. And that's how I think I must have looked, white as a sheet. So I go outside and I just sit down, back straight against the wall, but my head in my hands, just thinking, oh god. And I thought I would have been okay. I'm not squeamish or anything. It must have just been like the smell of like a dead pig's heart or something. Then one of our support teachers comes down the corridor. She's actually going into my class to get a student, and she asks, am I alright, and how I don't look that well, and she asks if she can get my water for me. And with my head in my hand, I'm just like, yes, please, that's just what I need. So she goes and gets my whole bag, even though my water bottle was in the side of it, and I drank the whole of that water bottle then. So skip to about 5 minutes later. Yes, I was only 5 minutes away from the demonstration being done, and I couldn't make it through. And the demonstration is over. My teacher comes out and checks on me to make sure I'm alright and if I want to stay out a bit longer or if I'm okay to come in, and I'm feeling a lot better. But let's just say when the 4 people came back, they were informed about me and how I wasn't able to last. Needless to say, when it came to the next day where everyone did the experiment themselves, I joined the other 4 in another class doing some work. Although, to be honest, we didn't really do the work, we were just having a chat. The work we were doing was literally just random work they threw together to give us a task. So my teacher, she didn't really ask any questions about if we did the work or not when we came back. And this is how I thought I would be okay for a heart dissection demo, when my brain had other plans. So if there's anything to be taken away from this, if you are someone like me who thinks that they are okay with a heart dissection and you have to do the experiment, well, don't be surprised if suddenly you get high-pitched static sounds in your ears, and then you get TV static in your eyes, and then suddenly you don't feel well at all. Because it's not just you that this is happening to, it's happening to me as well.